Hello, welcome to Jason's Random Discoveries. Today I'm going to try to build, I will build a Carpenter bee trap. So I'm just going to make a video of the process of how this is done. I got these pieces of 4x4 here that I just got laying around for wheel chocks. And I've got to cut these in half. All right, I got 8 inches. So I measured half. So I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to cut that in half. There we go. Got 2 pieces of wood. So now what we got to do is mark an X in the center here. And because I cut this in half, there you go. I got an X marked in the centers. So now I need to drill a hole into that. And I'm going to drill this larger hole. I don't know what size drill bit it is. I just grabbed a random drill bit. But here we go. It is a hole. So I'm gonna drill a couple more of these out. I only went as far deep as this drill bit. So I got a 4-inch piece of 4x4, and let's see, I went in 3 inches. So I got a 3-inch hole here. What is this drill bit here? Looks like we're about a 3/4 inch drill bit here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill 3 more. And because I like my fingers, clamp it down with a clamp. That's it. Four pieces, 4x4, drilled 3 inches deep. So now I have to go get maybe something around 1/2-inch drill bit. All right, so I got a drill bit, and it looks like it's about a 1/2 inch. And I gotta figure out a way to drill these in sideways. I'm just gonna rigging like that. I'm not. We'll see if this works. Doesn't look very safe. So that's about a 45-degree angle. Drill the hole in there, and I got it cleared out in there. So the carpenter bee is supposed to crawl up into this hole and then come down and fall into this jar that I'm going to attach in the bottom. I don't know why I need a whole bunch, but I'm just going to drill one hole in here. Another hole, so we'll keep going at these. Just got this file here. He's out. All right, so I got 4 blocks of wood. Hopefully the bee goes up in there and then he falls out this hole. So now I have to go find some jars to put on this. So I found this old jar. I gotta take this lid and screw it onto this block. Punch and a hammer. There we go, got one screw in. There we go. So now I gotta go back and drill a hole in this. Here we go. So will it work? Carpenter bee is supposed to crawl up in the hole and then go to the light and come out this hole and fall into the jar. Will it work or won't it work? Let's go put it someplace and we'll check back on it to see if this one works, and then I'll get to building the rest of them when I find the jar, because I don't have a jar right now. This is the only jar I got laying around. So what I did, I added just a small hanger screw on the back. See the hole the bees are supposed to fall out of? So my thought with this is it's just gonna act like a hanger right there. So hopefully the bee flies up in there and falls into the jar, and we'll see if we catch any. So now I got it going here. I went ahead and I found a dead carpenter bee, and so somebody said to bait it. So we'll see if that actually works, but I got one hanging up on the edge of the deck here, where they're all flying around. I've got this one hanging up here, and you can see what they're doing here. Got one here, and a little bit down the row, there's another one here. This fence isn't even a week old, and they've already got 2 holes drilled into this thing. So I put this jar right next to those. So maybe they'll want to crawl up in there and fall into that jar. So I got some new steps put on the back of the house here, and they're flying around this. So we'll see if we catch any here. And then here, you can see what kind of damage they cause. And then you got woodpeckers that come and peck everything to get to them. So since they're all flying around here, and I just had this new piece put on because this was starting to sink. So this is all brand new right here. And they're flying around underneath this porch. Lots of places for them. But since they like this spot, we'll see if we can catch any in here. So that is my Carpenter bead traps. I located a couple more jars, got them hung up on the side, and we'll see if we catch any. I'll have to do an update video when we get that done. Thanks for watching Jason's Random Discoveries.